Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Grime 2. I'm your Game Master Darius. Last we left off, we had faced off against the big nerdy beastage and whatnot, and we can see that there is plentiful amounts of areas that I should theoretically be able to climb up with my brains picking a new ability of wall jumping. So, whether you like it or not, this video is pretty much going to be dedicated to me trying to figure out where, why, how I can do all this wall jumping. Let's start with Mara's Orchard. Shut up, phone. Start with Mara's Orchard here. It shouldn't be too hard. It's directly above us. Theoretically. Yeah, that area right there. So I can... this. Not through there, I think. I don't have a good way to go through. Yeah, I really don't have a good way to go through this. Not the way, not that way. Alright, besides, I feel like that's a pathway that I have to go from the top. Where else could there be? There is the far wall here of Mara's Orchard. Ah. Hey Dar, why don't we just teleport there? There's a warp gate and everything. Whoop. Do notice that it does take time to load into the warp things, if only because it's probably just loading up that, loading the map. Alright, up. Alright, the idea here is that I can climb up this wall on the side. Just past this elevator. And that there might be something up here. Alright, now I know that there's something there, considering I just teamed off of the wall. That usually only happens if somehow this wall is destructible. Alright, where else then? There is this. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, managed to get up this area. What's up here? I'm not sure. Well, I guess I can say that about pretty much all these areas, huh? And that was about it. I made 12 bucks. Okay, I can climb this now. Which gets us to more money. I mean, I'm not going to say no to more money. It's just, you know. So far, all these locations have been money. And a homing droplet. Won't say no to the homing droplet, I suppose. I think this just goes around. Is there more up there that I didn't realize was up there? No, there's really not. Unless I can jump off the side here and find another thing. That might be most of the mud falls. Now the mountain feels like it would have the most places to do the climbing thing, especially in these areas over here. I think I'm going to fast travel to that. Oh, I haven't been up here. Okay. More new things. More new things. I do like the new things. As long as they give me stuff. Good lord, these mountains head quite upwards. Oh god. Mm-hmm. Good lord, this is gonna be tedious. No, shit. Shit. Why the hell is this one not breaking? I think I have to, it has to be a thing where I come at it from, yeah, a very particular angle. Okay. Don't mind me, I was also totally not holding my breath. Ah, breath. Game mechanic thing. While trying to get through that section and try not to fall. Okay. The worst official part of this nuttery is that if I... Okay. Do I break thing in order to get back this way? No, let's not do that just yet. There better actually be something here. Don't get me wrong, that was a nice test of my patience and I guess platforming skill, but okay, that opens that, which leads down to here, which leads to another pot. Oh, this one's got this one's special somehow. Okay. This is a weird one. Yeah, it's a little bit of a weird one. Galloping drop pot container. Well, that's another drop pot thing for who's'ma does it. Way back and where's'ma does it. That's good to know. Woo! That was a whole lot of verticality for a drop pot. Can I press buttons, break fingers. New drop pot model, faster and powerful than the runner. Designed to make deliveries to challenging faraway places. Highly recommended. Adore's most popular model. Yeah, I got a feeling it's going to be a while until I can... Well, I can turn that in whenever. It's just a question of whether or not I'm going to. Which, I'm not gonna yet. Okay. Oh, come on. Another one? Only breath crowned may pass. God damn it. Came all the way down here for nothing. Before you ask, no, I cannot use this to get to this. Because I still need to get to one of the first walls in the first place. Balls. I guess I gotta figure out what the hell that this breath crown is. I gotta say, of all the things that are actually kind of frustrating me when it comes to the dialogue in this, it's how many times I have to use the word breath. I don't know. Also, some of them that are pretty much just syllables that clash terribly and just feel bad to even say. Yr'Gog, that one makes sense. Manzil, less so, because, you know, just whatever. Alright. Now I can go up this way. And this leads me to... theoretically, absolutely nothing. Yeah, okay, theoretically. To absolutely nothing because I don't... Nope. No, I got it. Got it. What is up here? More stuff. More pathways I'm not going to be able to traverse because I don't have the abilities to. Okay, to be fair, the only reason why I don't foresee being able to do this one just yet is because I quite literally have to... I more or less have to dash through this in order to get to that, but I don't have the ability to dash that to get to that, so it's going to be for another time. Alright, maybe I get another ability if I go to Manzil. I don't know. All I know is that there's a lot of abilities that I've not been able... not that I've not been able to get. But I feel like that they would be useful if they exist, like a double dash or an air dash even. Well, as the gang's all here. Welcome back, our new and very impressive member. Capable and disciplined, what more could anyone ask for? Very few could handle the sort of fights you did, but I knew you could do it. I have a sense of full potential and a near brimming with it. I had fun. That's what I like to hear. Love your work, and it's not work or something, right? Anyways, I would say you've earned a promotion of sorts and the right to hear the whole thing. But first things first, your reward. Hey, a breath crown. Oh boy. A breath crown. This complex sigil can modify the behavior of breath, tweaking and maximizing its yield. Basically, it will improve your ability to mend your body using breath. And it can be further enhanced by breath weavers. That'd be us. I hope this reward is to your liking and will prove very useful for your next task. I've got like 3 breath wards to test now. Which brings us to what it is exactly we are working towards here. Well, simply put, we're on a hunt. You're clearly too freshly made to have heard of this thing we are hunting. But it is the most evil, vile, rusted monster there is. It once rampaged throughout the world. Suddenly, and for no reason, it just began destroying everything. But the damage was especially worse here. They brought this whole place down to the mud. This used to be Manzil's entire... Well, we got hit hard, Ver. It doesn't matter how hard. You don't believe that, but fine. I agree with Ver, and wish to clarify I was not hit by anyone. Goldhead dumb. disagree. Me and Sib, we're only still here because we weren't home when the monster attacked. The destruction. That's why there is so few of us inked. That's why... No more, Sib. This miserable, uncaring monster we are after, it has a name. Goel. At the height of their frenzy, they disappeared without a trace, many, many cycles ago. I believe they must have been weakened, but not defeated, and now biding their time somewhere, hiding. Like a coward. As if we'll simply forget all they did. After all it has done, that thing doesn't deserve to exist. And no one is safe until it's finally destroyed. Manzil has been searching for them and for a sure way to defeat them ever since. And then Yr'Gog recently discovered a lead on components for a suitable weapon. That lead is probably why Malik imprisoned Yr'Gog. They're protecting Goel. How could they? Oh, don't be so paranoid. First Smith Malik had a perfectly good reason to imprison Yr'Gog for making that deal with the Great Blade. Yes, you're right, of course. No worries. Had fun with Malik and Pupil. Move on, back to weapon. So here deal. I need 3 parts. Each part is someone head. They probably want to keep head, so expect a fight for it. Ha! That's a lot of head tearing. Artists love putting important thing in heads. What can do? They should be here, here, and here. It's enough info to find parts, but if we want to know more, talk to me after. It's too dangerous for anyone but me to search for Goel. That's why I need someone capable to get these parts while I'm away. And despite their appearance, Yr'Gog is no fighter. I like relax. Fight too much effort. Yr'Gog, you're something of a spirit animal, I swear. You've proven there is no one among us better than you for this. I said before that nothing grounds one better than having a purpose. Well, how does saving the world sound? It won't be easy, but everyone here will help. Help make sure you're the strongest you can be, strong enough to do this. So, would you like to join us on this hunt? Yeah, sure. I like saving worlds. Agreed, White. A hunt sounds lovely. Thank Mara. Glad to have you with us. This is the most progress we've ever made. We are so close to that rusted Manzil, we just dumped a whole lot of information on them. This is probably a good time for a break. Right, that's fair. I will leave soon to continue my search, so before I go, if I haven't said it before, thank you. Together we'll save everyone. Hey, come here. Yr'Gog. Yes, small smith? About the 3 weapon parts. Ask a little smith. Forged anvil. It in Yr'Gog. On top of big anvil knight. Careful that it don't squish you. The strongest of forged army. Made by his first smiths to fight frails. Don't expect it simply hand head over, but who know? Scabbard back at Kankan care little for head. Ha! Yr'Gog under this place, easy to find. Quad blade. Quad blade in Blade Garden. It is honing beast, one of 2. Honing beast like fight, to hone smith in battle, you will like. Lahavis challenged Quad blade for honing, but Lahavis never lasts long. Little honing done when broken. Ha! Blade Garden is far deep, near bottom, but at least many places to get to it. Many ways to get to it, rather. The frail horn? Frails had thing coming out of head like horn. Yr'Gog need this thing. But after war with first smiths, all frails gone. Don't know where. Maybe frail horn broken off in war, left it behind and taken by worshippers. Hunches. Hand temple for Yadat should be close. Start there. Horn probably in hidden path under. If anywhere, entrance would be to left, close to big mudfall. All right, so that's So theoretically, I could grab the first one right now if I head to the hand temple. Yr'Gog, what are you? Silly, you know what Yr'Gog is. You broke a great blade in Kankan. We look alike, no? Used to be Lahavist. Fighting in Blade Garden was fun, but had enough. Breathsmithing is better, much more lazy. Also, lost bed and had to change moniker to Yr. That was very funny. But also made other very angry. Had to leave. But still funny. Would do again. This man. This beast of a dude. I like him. But what is a breathsmith? Not good at this explained thing. Breathsmith used breath when it shaped physical stuff. Can make breath grow rocks into statue instead of have to sculpt it, understand? Master was better with this talk stuff. Big fella. Biggest fella I've ever seen. Had biggest smarts too. Too bad they in another world. You can now equip breath crowns to modify the effect of your breath. Manzil's breath crown. Breath crown. This is what I'm talking about. I'm just going to say crown. Becomes an instant heal while also granting some paint. Breath crowns can be further enhanced by the siblings. Oh god. Maybe don't put the other person I need to talk to with L2 in front of the door I interact with L2. So, that was a lot, right? Still sure you want to do this? It has nothing to do with you. You barely know us, barely know anything if we're being honest. You could just muck off right now, do your own thing somewhere. Maybe do a fight-off with some Lahavist or Faceless or something, I don't know. Point is, you don't have to just make everyone else's goals your own. It's totally fine not to care about any of this Goel business. So I'm asking again, are you sure you want to help us do this? Yeah? Yes, we let them help us. How clever, White. Why? I don't get it at all. But fine, whatever. It's your call, I guess. If you got any more questions on where to find those 3 parts, go to Yr'Gog. In the meanwhile, I'll go scout ahead for some more precise info. I'll start with Blade Garden. Come find me there when you're ready. Yep. Why am I leaving this place like this? Also, why is the... Is the Smith information pretty much just... Hey, this is where the NPC is? I guess it'd be. Not the button I meant to press. Maybe they're just going to grant me all the information I'll need. Sib! Oh. I don't have whatever that is. Based on Manzil's breath crown, which was woven and designed by frail Mara as she sought to flatten one of her sisters. Heal is immediate while also granting some paint. So that just completely alters how the hell I heal now? I'm all for it. I won't lie. Enhance. I got nothing I really want to enhance. I mean, I would love to find the last of this forged boulder stuff, but... excuse me, I guess. I guess we'll teleport to the temple really quickly, see if I even remember where the hell I had to go. Oh, that was a hunt pigment dude. I won't lie, I thought I already explored this area based off of that little bit of thing there. That was a nothing fight. Okay, not a nothing fight, but it was an easy fight. Comparatively so, anyways. Ah, yes. One of you. This is me, by the way, having decided that I was going to hunt for the... How did I never go this way? Ow. Fragments. I guess I can't complain. Still kind of confused as to how the hell I never ended up going this way. Well, well, well. Yet another one that I noticed because a little hand was sticking out. Well, that was a weird... Oh, God. Alright, so it's one of those. I don't think I'm getting back through this area anytime soon. Air dash. Air dash, air dash, air dash. Oh, hell yeah. That insta-heal's nice. Alright. Yes, I know that Yr'Gog had said down. However, I don't know. He said down, but I'm exploring all over the place because I still can. Oh, hey. The Chasky. Yeah, it goes to show that it doesn't hurt to go exploring every which way every so often. Oh, that too was underground thingy. Man, so many things I could have found. Well, presumably found anyways. I mean, it's all good that you did there. There we go. Yoink. Embedded nail assimilated. Well, here I was thinking that was going to be a little additional little oomph, but I guess not. Throws a long nail that embeds itself in the first enemy it hits, after which it can be grasped to trigger a grasp counter. Given that fingers grew nails from a reference of piercing blades, it seems fitting that they should be used as such. I'm climbing this now. Not getting that far. On this side. Because now I'm climbing this side. Good lord. Yep, okay. I'm suspecting that my points of travel are limited based off of my capabilities. Because I'm not able to necessarily... Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get to that one either. Need freaking jumping capabilities, dashing capabilities. Alright, so here's one of the first ones. Use breath ground. That's a relatively easy one to pass by, now that I'm looking at it. And now the good old question of, God help me, am I going to be able to get anywhere here? Well, that was actually a rather close one. Look at all this. This is getting dangerous. I'll probably see where this goes and then call an episode because I have been recording for a bit. Oh, that's breath. Damn it. Probably didn't necessarily want to already claim that, but you know what? I don't know how that happened. You sadistic bastard. Oh, okay. Try this again, this time with us dying. There we go. Game. That was dirty pool. I don't appreciate it. Oh God. Okay, I see. Jeez. I feel like I hadn't used the grapple in such a long time. Completely forgot it was a thing. Okay, so I just gotta time it a little bit. There we go. Where am I even going? Okay. Pain. Give me that. Oh. You know what? That's on me. Yr'Gog. New location. About time. I think I'm going to go ahead and call an episode here, though. When we return, I guess we're going through Yr'Gog. And hoping that we find everything that we might need within. Thank you, everyone, so very much for watching. I hope you're all enjoying this series as much as I'm enjoying playing it. And as always, I hope to see you all in the next video. Take care. Cheers.